Been shooting it better the last couple of games, but a cold start here today. Trae from deep.
His steps and had it dislodged. Simon's the other way, jabbing it away. Leaves it for Dame. Shuffles his feet. Shoots the three. Up and in.
Anthony slicing.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy D Foss. Welcome to Around the League Talk. If you're new to this channel, make sure you drop a like, make sure you sub, make sure you support, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. Now today we're doing the video over Damian Lillard versus Trae Young, and we're talking about who the best point guard in the league. Now, I know it's a lot of Steph Curry fans, a lot of John Wall fans, a lot of Kyrie Irving fans, but those three, they've been hurt and they've been facing injury all season. Now I know if Steph Curry was hurt, undoubtedly I would believe that he would be the best point guard in the league. But Trae Young and Damian Lillard is the topic of discussion right now, so we're going to talk about those two. Now Trae Young is averaging 29 points per game. Damian Lillard is averaging 29 points per game. Trae Young is averaging 9 assists per game. Damian Lillard is averaging 8 assists per game. Trae Young is averaging 5 rebounds per game. Damian Lillard is averaging 4 rebounds per game, which rebounds don't really matter. It's just a plus if you got a rebounding guard. Now, Trae Young is averaging 44% from the field and 37% from the three. Damian Lillard is averaging 46% from the field and 40% from three. And 40% from three is really good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of the best shooters in the world shoot around that average. Now, Trae Young averages 34 minutes per game. Damian Lillard averages 37 minutes per game, and he leads the league in minutes per game. But it's interesting because they both lead their teams. They both play a lot of minutes. They both all-stars, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing you got to understand is Damian Lillard leads the league in minutes per game, but he is not that high in player usage rating. You know what I'm saying? As of today, February 2nd, NBA.com has Trae Young usage rating of 33, which is 4th in the league. Damian Lillard usage rating is 29, which is 21st in the league. Now 29 and 38, it's really not that much of a difference. But Damian Lillard shares the ball with CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum has a usage rating of 25. So with that being said, that's kind of close to 29. That's pretty close to 29. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put up the chart so y'all can see the ranking, and you know they can see how close they are in ranking. The second highest Hawk is Jabari Parker, who hasn't played since January 3rd, is ranked number 81. But the crazy thing is he's number 6 when it comes to efficiency. So when you look at how efficient he is, he's number 6 in the league. Trae Young is 13th, which is not bad. I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm saying he has the ball less and he's more efficient and he's producing just as much or better when it comes to what he's actually doing with the ball. Now, one thing I want people to realize is he's 6th and he's 13th, but his efficiency rating is 27 and Trae Young's is 24. So it's not a big jump in efficiency. I'm not knocking Trae Young. He's still efficient. But what does stand out is in the last 10 games, both of these players been playing ridiculous, bro. Like above a lot of players in the league, playing better than some of the best players in the league. Because in the last 10 games, Trae Young has averaged 31 points, 5 boards, 11 assists, 1 steal, and shooting 44% from the field. He's had 1 triple-double, 6 double-doubles, 3 games with 40 or more points, and 10 assists in those same games, 5 games with 35 or more points and 10 assists in those same games, 7 games with 10 or more assists, and 3 games with 15 or more assists. But it gets even crazier. Damian Lillard in the last 10 games averaged 41 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 52% from the field. 41 points a game, 52% from the field, bro. He scored 61 in one of them games. He had 1 triple-double, which I believe was the first triple-double that he's ever had in his career. He had 6 double-doubles. He had 2 games shooting 50 or more points and 10 assists in those 2 games. And in his last 10, he scored 40 points in 5 of those games. And all of them, he scored 30 good points. He scored 30 points in all of those games besides 1. That's crazy, bro. And the biggest difference is one of these players, they fighting for a playoff seed. The other team is just the worst team in the league. And I understand that the Hawks, they've been the worst team for a while. Like they just sucked for a long time. And I will say, I'm a little disappointed about Portland because Portland has not been playing how I expected them to play, especially since they got Hassan Whiteside. I thought they would actually be like a top 3 seed in the West, or at least a top 5. I definitely expected them to be better than OKC, but I guess it's about how hard you play as a team. But I appreciate you for stopping by, you know what I'm saying, listening to me. If you got anything that you need to say, or anybody need any comments in the comment section, make sure y'all comment it, you know what I'm saying. Everything that I stated number-wise can be checked and verified on NBA.com or through various websites that I put in the description below. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you sub, make sure you come back for the next video. We out.